Okay, so, yesterday, Scribs made a very similar video about ranking the reveal trailers for all the newcomers in Smash Ultimate. I decided, hey, I haven't uploaded in a while. Why don't I do the same? Because I have very different opinions to Scribs. I also like a lot of the series that the DLC fighters are from. So that's what I'm gonna do as my return upload after not uploading for a year. I'm gonna start with Inkling because she was the first character. It's kind of eh. I feel like a lot of people expected her because she was wanted in Smash 4 after the success of Splatoon, but eh. She was expected. She's first party Nintendo. I'm sure some people were happy for her, but for me, she's just middle of everything. After that, I'm gonna rank Daisy. Daisy is just a more visually appealing, louder version of Peach. So, I guess +1 for looking better than Peach. That's about all she has. So I'm gonna put you in D tier. Next, Dark Samus. I mean, it's edgy Samus. I don't know how many people really wanted Dark Samus. I mean, if you're including villains from Metroid, Ridley is cooler than Dark Samus, and once you have Ridley, which we do, not really much of a reason to have Dark Samus. I guess Dark Samus is more visually appealing than normal Samus, but that's about it. So another +1 situation is not exciting. And since I mentioned Ridley, let's do Ridley. Ridley. He was a good inclusion. I could feel the hype for Ridley even though he was not a character I wanted. So many people were excited to see Ridley in the game just because Sakurai had said that he was too big. So the fact that he made it regardless is cool. Sakurai gave the people what they wanted. And for that, I can't not put him in S tier. After that, Simon. Castlevania is iconic, so I can see why he was included. I'm just not excited for him personally, and it's hard to tell who was excited for him because it did leak. So it was just kind of a, oh, he's here, yay, kind of thing. So I'm gonna put him with Inkling. After that, Isabel. Isabel is a weird situation in that a lot of people aren't going to care for her, but Animal Crossing fans love Isabel, and I'm sure a lot of people wanted her more than Villager, because Villager is bland. Also, I just think the trailer was neat, and I'm sure it fooled a whole bunch of people at the time, because a lot of them probably thought, oh hey, new Animal Crossing, if they didn't read the this is an actual gameplay at the bottom. So I'm gonna put her in, like, high B tier. Not quite A, just high B tier. Next, Incineroar. I honestly do not remember much about his reveal, or like how people felt about Incineroar, which makes me think it's forgettable and a lot of people didn't really care. It's a Pokemon character, and general opinion on Pokemon characters seems to be do not want. Also, pretty sure, like, the large majority of people wanted Decidueye over Incineroar, even though I feel like Incineroar fits Smash better as a wrestler. So I'm just gonna put Incineroar, like, in C tier. I was gonna do Ken, because he was revealed in that same trailer. I like Ken more than Ryu. As an Echo Fighter, I think he's great. Not good character-wise. I don't really know if people were hyped for him. But out of the Echo Fighters, he's probably the best. Next, let's do Piranha Plant. Don't mind me accidentally scrolling down the page. This is fine. We'll fix that. But Piranha Plant. He's a plant. I don't know who wanted him. He's a neat character. Not a lot of hype. He's like... interesting joke character. I have no strong opinions about him. I have no desire to play him. Don't know who's hyped for him other than going, wow, that's neat. Cool. So I'm just gonna put him C tier. He's not an Echo Fighter. There's that. Next, let's do Joker. I feel like his reveal trailer was amazing, especially since he kind of took over the end of the Game Awards. And I'm sure a lot of Persona fans, or even people who just know of the series and didn't actually play the game, love to see it. He's just a good character. So I'm gonna put him in S tier. After that, let's do Terry. I don't know Fatal Fury, but I know it's iconic, and I know it's a historic fighting game. I know it's important in certain parts of the world, and I like Terry. He's cool. I definitely felt the hype with him. It just, a lot of people were confused as to who the hell he was. So, for that, I'm gonna put him in A tier. Let's do King K. Rool now, since I was kind of neglecting him. A lot of people wanted him. Don't really care for him. I don't find him interesting as a character. But people were happy to see him included. So, I'm gonna put him at top B tier. Also, I'm gonna put Richter just above Simon Belmont because he's just better Simon. Minus maybe some of the himbo energy that Simon has. I don't know. But I prefer Richter over Simon, so, you know. Next up, Steve. He's Blocky Minecraft Man, and he's from a very iconic, popular game that represents the recent generation. So yeah, I say he deserves his spot. I also felt the hype for him. Did I want him? No. Did I expect him? Yeah. So, I guess he deserves S tier. Also gonna throw Alex up there and Zombie up there. I'm gonna put Enderman, like, right next to Steve above Alex because I think Enderman is neat. Next up, Chrom. He's an Echo Fighter, but I feel like he is better, or if not the same level of hype as Ken is, because I know people that wanted him. People felt like he deserved to be in Smash, so he got that spot. And I like him in the game. I have no complaints with him being there. I definitely prefer his inclusion over a character like Lucina. So, yeah, I'm gonna put him at top of D tier. Next up, Byleth. Very controversial. Nobody liked Byleth. He's another Fire Emblem character. But my love for Free Houses and Byleth as a character aside, I feel like he's the most unique out of the Fire Emblem characters, because he has more to offer than just Sword. I'd say the only other unique one is Robin. And funnily enough, out of the Fire Emblem characters, they're my favorite. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say, as much as people don't like Byleth, especially Scribs, I don't feel like he was a bad inclusion. Disappointing as the last DLC fighter for the first DLC pass, sure. But I feel like if he wasn't DLC and was just a normal inclusion pre-launch, or like as we were building up to launch, like all the other characters, I don't feel like people would have been mad. So I'm gonna put him in A tier, because I feel like he deserves to be in the game. Maybe not as much as K. Rool, so actually, I'm gonna swap them, okay? I'm not gonna give Byleth too much. Just middle of the row. Top of middle row. Okay, next. Min Min. I like ARMS. I think ARMS is neat, even though it didn't really work out as Nintendo probably wanted it to. And I feel like Min Min was probably the best choice out of all the ARMS fighters, because Springman and whatever the other girl is, other default basic girl, I don't feel like they would have been a good inclusion. So I definitely prefer Min Min. The only other ARMS character I maybe would have wanted to see was that clown girl, but I don't think that would have gone over well, considering people seem to have a phobia of clowns. So Min Min, I think she's fine. I'm also surprised people aren't as disappointed in her as I would think. So I'm gonna put her, like, above Isabel. Above Byleth. Next up, let's do Hero. I feel like Dragon Quest definitely deserves to be in Smash. I definitely feel like it deserves that representation. It's also the closest you'll get to Goku in Smash, like Scrib said, so yeah. He is your Goku replacement. I don't know why people want Goku, but you know. Hero's there as your substitution. And as a character, I feel like he's fine. So I'm gonna put him bottom of A tier. Next up, Banjo-Kazooie. I do not care for Banjo-Kazooie. Even as a game that I tried, I feel like, yes, it is a good platformer, but I do not love it. So I don't understand the love for Banjo-Kazooie. Even though I didn't finish the game, as something I tried, I don't get it. But I felt the hype, that's for sure. I know people were excited for Banjo-Kazooie, even though I personally do not care. So I'm gonna put it at, like, bottom of S tier. After that, Sephiroth. Sephiroth, without a doubt, deserved to be in Smash, if only to make Cloud's inclusion better. Because when Cloud was initially included in 4, he got almost no music. And almost nothing else. So he just kind of felt like, oh, Cloud's here. That's it. So Cloud actually having a villain, and a really good and iconic one at that, I feel like that was an amazing inclusion. And I love Sephiroth. Not only that, but his trailer was amazing. And I realize I haven't really been talking about the trailers this whole time. But, like, as far as trailers go, I might have to rearrange things, because I feel like Byleth's trailer was better than Min Min. I feel like Hero's trailer was better than Terry. Not better than K. Rool. And I feel like Joker's and Steve's trailers were better than Ridley and Banjo. So, you know. I also feel like Ken was better than Chrom, even though Chrom was probably wanted more. So I feel like these two are interchangeable as far as trailers go. But, you know, Sephiroth definitely fighting Steve for top tier out of reveals, because that trailer was, without a doubt, the best one. I would still say, to this day, it is the best Smash reveal trailer. Even beating Kazuya's. Speaking about Kazuya, I feel like he had a really good trailer too. Not only that, but he really deserved a spot in Smash as not only Bandai Namco representative, because they're still developing the game, but a Tekken representative, because Tekken is iconic. So, I have no complaints with Kazuya, even though I've never touched a Tekken in my life. Also, he looks like Kazuma Kiryu, which is like Yakuza, and people want Yakuza apparently, especially Bobby. So I'm gonna put Kazuya over Banjo. After that, Pyra and Mithra. Their personal bias aside, because I love Xenoblade, I feel like they were wanted. And I also feel like people wanted more Xenoblade representation, because Shulk isn't great representation. So as Xeno representation, and as a character, I feel like they're bottom A tier. I also don't feel like their trailer was that amazing. I mean, it was good, just not Sephiroth, Steve, Joker level, you know? I would put it over Banjo's trailer, but I don't want to crowd S tier, and I also feel like people were more excited for Banjo, so I'm not even gonna fight that. I just feel Pyra and Mithra, bottom A tier. After that, Sora, considering he's the last one, you cannot deny that people wanted him. You also cannot deny the impact that his inclusion has. As a last fighter, he was probably the best choice. I feel like were it anything else, there would have been a lot more disappointment. Sure, not everyone knows Kingdom Hearts. Sure, not everyone cares. There's probably one or two people upset out there. I can at least think of one person I saw who had no idea what Kingdom Hearts was. But even he could acknowledge people wanted Sora. He expected Sora. A lot of us knew Sora was going to happen, and a lot of people are happy to see that Sora's in. And I personally can't wait to see how he actually is in-game. So, I'm going to say Sora is the best Smash reveal. Maybe not the best trailer, but I feel like he was the one that deserved it the most. Even if characters like Steve, that were wanted and had a good trailer and shocked the world and even broke Twitter, had more hype, I feel like Sora, he was most well known, He deserved the spot. So he's top tier. And that is my tier list. Notice how crowded S tier is, but you know, if we move, like, Enderman out of here, can't do that. But you know, if we moved it out, it wouldn't be as crowded. But I also feel like it's fitting that S tier is pretty crowded, because Smash Ultimate had a lot of good reveals. So yeah, that is my tier list, and that is also my return upload. Call me lazy if you want. I just felt like it would be interesting to share a different opinion than Scrib's, because I definitely have a wider variety of games that I am interested in. So yeah. Thoughts, opinions, put them wherever. This is just what I thought.